A New Year's resolution to create new health habits. Sometimes it can be difficult to maintain if you don't have the right motivation.
Yeah, that can be for any goal, really. Sure. Lifestyle expert Reba Riley says you need to change your brain. And if you want to do that, don't break the chain. And she's here to explain all of this. Hi, Reba.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jen.
Happy New Year, yes. And you brought visual aids.
I did bring visual aids, yes. I am my mother's daughter. She's a teacher, so we know the importance of the visual aids.
So we can actually change our brains.
Yes, we can actually change our brains. This was the most useful thing that I found out when I was dealing with depression. I did a lot of research on how to change your brain. How do you get rid of these pathways that are negative? And what I discovered is it takes 45 days. 45 days for the actual physiology of your brain to start changing so that it supports your new habit or your new attitude. So it's not just something you're trying to change in your mind. Your brain actually changes, and then it supports the decision that you've made.
That's so interesting, and maybe that's why I've failed with things in the past, because I knew the 21-day rule that if you're going to change something, a habit, you need to do it, or create something, like say you want to work out, you need to do it for like 21 days. But I didn't know that after that, your brain, if you keep going to 45, your brain actually supports that.
Yeah, and so the important thing is getting the change in every single day.
Okay.
So the way that you do that is to break it down to the very small, the minimum thing that you know that you can do every day.
Okay.
Last year we talked about the 10-minute promise for
we
exercise.
did that, and we did it.
You do it. If you break it down to something you know that you can do every day, that's how you do it. And so for me, I needed to start writing again every day. I am a writer, but you know, it's hard sometimes to get going again. And so what I said is, I know I can write for 15 minutes every day. I know I can do that. So I started on the 12th of December, so that was day one. And I am proud to say I am now on day 23, so I have crossed over that habit threshold at 21.
So why was it necessary for you to get a calendar like that and mark off every single day? How does that help?
So for me, this is the visual. So the idea is to train your brain. Don't break this chain. So you're putting this chain link fence that you're basically changing your brain with. And you do not want to start over. Trust me, when you get to day 23, I don't want to have to start over.
So it's the power of seeing the visual.
For me, it is.
Right.
I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, me
so
too.
this is going to be very powerful to put in your kitchen, or wherever you're going to see it all the time, to remind yourself, listen, once I get here, my brain takes over for me. It's no longer like totally the willpower.
How does your brain support that change?
Okay, so if you imagine that your brain runs on electricity and all of your habits are highways, let's say, okay? So what happens is you have highways that are negative and highways that are positive.
Right.
And the saying is what fires together wires together. So your neurons and your electrical activity in your brain, once they starts firing together all the time, that starts wiring together and making a new pathway.
So we're changing our
brain
from going down the bad road to the good one.
Exactly. Okay. We're taking a little detour.
Very good. Well, we have a link to Reba's blog on local12.com. That was helpful, Reba.
Very
Thank
helpful.
you.
I hope
Happy
so.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Always love being here with you guys.